Hello out there.
Hi.
I'm Jason.
Jacob.
And we're the Pop-Ups. Super excited to be performing for you guys from 2 different locations in Brooklyn.
Undisclosed locations.
That's right. Now, who out there likes to draw? I love to draw. We learned that you can draw anything in the universe, anything, if you know a few shapes. There are a lot of shapes and a lot of shapes to keep track of. And we wrote this song to keep track of them all. Jacob, would you draw along with us?
Yes,
Awesome.
I will.
All right, here we go. Now, Jacob drew a circle. Then he drew another one. Eyes that wink. Then he drew a moon. Turned it to the side. Now he smiles at me. Then he took 2 triangles, put them in the middle, and it's
a nose.
Then he drew some ovals, hands and feet and fingers and toes. You know what? Using shapes. He drew apes, just like that. He drew apes. Using shapes. That's right, but that's not all. Then he drew a line. He drew it really fine right down to his feet.
Can you see that?
Then he drew another line down the other side, and it looked
So neat.
Then he took his pen, connected the ends, and made a triangle. You see that? And using shapes, just shapes now, he drew apes, but not just apes. What's he wearing? Wearing capes. Apes in capes. Guys, draw a circle in the air and say, fun with shapes. Now look, lots of curly lines and a rectangle. What do you got?
A tree.
That's right.
Some apples over here.
A circle in the sky and a few straight lines, and you got
What's that, you guys?
sun.
The sun,
That's
right?
And 3 zigzags lying side by side, and you got
The sea.
Using shapes, he made landscapes for our apes. Apes in capes. Okay, one more time, guys. Draw a circle in the air. Say, fun with shapes.
Oh, I gotta hurry.
Okay, now, guys, take out
Did
your
you see?
fingers and draw tiny circles in the air.
Oh,
Tiny
man.
circles. Draw them. That's right.
That's right.
Because Jacob drew ovals, tiny little circles in.
A bunch. That's a clue.
Our ape was getting hungry. Time
For lunch.
What is he drawing?
So,
He drew grapes for our apes. Wearing capes in landscapes. One more time, like you mean it. Say and make a circle. Fun with shapes. Apes in capes. Fun with Is that you?
no, definitely not me.
Hope we're not Zoom bombed. Well, gosh,
I used to play with shapes on my parents' fridge. And so that is where this song came from. Jason and I thinking about where we saw shapes as kids.
At home, would you guys at home say that with me? Say, what can you make with all these shapes? Say that.
What can you make
with all these shapes?
Okay, I'm ready.
Good. So now we're gonna say it like 100 times because that's how the song goes. And it goes like this. What can you make
With all these shapes, what can you make? With all these shapes, what can you make? With all these shapes, what can you make? With all these shapes,
triangle magnet on my fridge, you and the Egyptian pyramid, a mountain large against the sky, or a sign to yield as we walk by, maybe a ramp that we can jump, pointy goatee beard of a punk, a megaphone so we can chat, or a happy birthday party hat. What can you make with all these shapes? What can you make with all these shapes? What can you make with all these shapes? What can you make with all these shapes?
little square magnet on my fridge. If I tip over just a smidge, you could be a diamond till you land, or a box of pizza for a man.
You could be a window or a tooth, a CD case for sonic youth, a button on some weird machine, a picture frame or a saltine. Can you work with all these shapes? What can you make 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 with all these shapes? Little circle magnet on my fridge, just like the baseball we could pitch, round as an eye that you could wink, or a head filled with a brain that thinks, could be a planet or the moon, a floating helium balloon, maybe a wheel to steer a car, or the top of a big old pickle jar. Triangle on top of square makes a nice house, who lives in there? Triangle can be the cap when your circle needs a hat. I wonder what it is I see when I combine and use all three. These magnets stuck on the fridge door, they really show me so much more. The shapes are everywhere I look, they're on our walls, they're in our books, they're in the eyes we used to see, that make up you, that make up me. What can you make with all these shapes? What can you make with all these shapes? What can you make with all these shapes? rocking so hard there, my camera almost fell over.
Oh, that sounds very rock and roll.
Hey, you know what, you guys? I have a really good idea.
Wait, what's he saying?
Let's make Jacob disappear.
Wait, what?
You can do it. No. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Trust me on this. Okay, guys.
Why are
you
we
ready with
doing
me?
this?
Okay, let's all count to 3. Count with me. 1, 2, 3. Poof. We did it. Oh, I love doing that. You know what? Oh, hello. This is my friend Ferdinando. Everybody say hi, Ferdinando.
Hola everybody,
Hey,
me llamo
Ferdinando.
Ferdinando.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, listen you guys. I know you're stuck at home, so I want you to stand up and I want you to start dancing and shaking and flapping your little wings. Here we go. Saturday night in the jungle, the sky turns a deep shade of blue. The jaguar and monkey, they grumble, looking for something to do. First you take your wings and go flap, flap, flap.
Do it, guys.
Take your little toes and go tap, tap, tap.
Now make your fingers go snap, snap, snap. Wake up both your hands and go clap, clap, clap. Whoa.
Yeah. Now you dance like a bat.
Whoa. Can you imagine that?
Hola everybody. Way down in the jungles of Mexico lived a little bat named Ferdinando. That's me. Some bats they fly when they got the chance, but everyone wants to see Ferdinando dance. First you take your wings and go flap, flap, flap. Take your little toes and go tap, tap. I have little toes.
Now make your fingers go snap, snap, snap. Wake up both your hands and go clap, clap, clap.
Whoa! Now you dance like a bat. Are you flapping your wings? Come on.
Whoa. Can you imagine that?
Okay, guys. If you're home now, I want you to take your wings and flap, flap, flap. I want you to stand up. It will cool you down. It will get your blood flowing. And you probably aren't having your normal day out there. So this is a way to get your body back.
Saturday night
In the jungle, everyone jumps for the chance. The jaguar and monkey all get in a line. They want to try Ferdinando's dance.
Guys,
First you take your wings and go flap, flap, flap. Take your little toes and go tap, tap, tap. Now make your fingers go snap, snap, snap. Wake up both your hands and go clap, clap,
clap.
Whoa. Now you dance like a bat. Whoa. Can you imagine that? Okay, you guys. Oh, this is so fun. Keep flapping. All right, everybody. Flap them if you got them. Are you a bat? Are you not? Can you fly? Can you hop? Do you sleep upside down? Can you see with your sound?
All right.
You guys want to make Jason disappear? 1, 2, 3.
What? No.
Good night, Jason. Jacob! Jacob! Hello. My name is Jacob from the Pop-Ups, and you may be wondering how I got here today. You may be wondering, what does a pop-up do to get around New York City in normal times? Well, we take the subway! So, you guys want to take the subway with me? Okay, great. First, we walk down the stairs, everybody. Dook, 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 dook. And now we wait for the train. Keep waiting. And waiting. Oh, like 12 whole seconds. And then finally, I heard it. Well, let's try it here. You hear that? It's rumbling. What is that? Oh, the brakes. And then it stops and the doors open. Everyone say, ding dong. And everyone take your hands and go, shoop. Try that. Everyone take your hands and go, shoop. Very good. And now I jumped in, whoop. And the doors, shoop, closed behind me. And then I looked around the train and I realized this wasn't a normal train filled with normal people. In fact, there weren't even people on here. The train was filled with animals. That was the moment that the announcer came on. Next stop, the zoo. What? I wasn't trying to go to the zoo. I was trying to meet Jason right here to sing for you. And then I realized that we were on the subway train with the animal riders. Everybody, let's bring Jason back. 1, 2, 3. There he is.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's the subway train with the animal riders. Animal riders, animal riders. It's the subway train with the animal riders. Animal riders, animal riders. Like apes on the A train. Oh, and everybody.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Apes on the A train going.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Apes on the A train going.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Apes on the A train going.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh.
It's the subway train with the animal riders. Animal riders, animal riders. It's the subway train with the animal riders. Animal riders. After it comes B for bees on the B train going. Everyone. Bees on the B train going. And C for cats on the C train going. Meow, 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 meow. Cats on the C train going. Meow, meow, meow. It's a subway train, the animal riders, animal riders, animal riders. It's a subway train with the animal riders, animal riders. Jacob, take a solo now, come on. Here we go.
Meow.
What happened? What happened,
Meow,
Mr.
meow.
Kitty? Why did
Meow.
the train stop?
Meow.
Oh, A. You guys, I forgot what comes after C. A, B, C,
Meow.
R?
Meow.
No, it couldn't be R.
Meow.
What? A, B, C, P? No, wait.
Meow.
What? Are you guys saying something? I can't hear you say it louder.
Meow.
Oh, D!
Meow.
D, like D for dog, of course! Here we go! 2, 3, we got dogs! On the D train going. Everyone! Dogs on the D train going. And E for elephants on the E train. Make a trunk with your arm, go. Elephants on the E train going. Everyone. It was the subway train with the animal riders. Animal riders. Animal riders. It's a subway train. Animal riders. Animal riders. Animal riders. It's a subway train. The animal riders. Animal riders. Animal. It's a subway train with the animal riders.
doors opened, shoop, jumped off, and the train went off into the distance. And we ended up right here. Meow. Meow. Meow.
You guys, that was really fun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
For the pop-ups. I think that's the end.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you guys next time. Thanks, everyone, for watching.
Hopefully in real life.
Cheers.